Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, thank you for joining us to that time of the week we like to celebrate Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired. I'm your almost never humble host, Eric Sizemore, joined by my beautiful co-host from occupied South Canada, Quiet Michael.
Hello. We are under duress.
And coming in from currently unoccupied left coast, Brane Damage.
I have no idea what any of that means.
Oh man, there's like 6 of you.
And we are going to have some very, very funny memes for you. But first, a patented, trademark, copyrighted, absolutely essential part of every single show. You know it. You love it. You know what I'm talking about. It's oh yeah, hey, it's our episode 246. The Facebook for the Blind, all memes considered State of the Union Alternative tonight, February 24th. Talking about the depressing news.
Number 1.
Oh my God. You know what I can talk about? You know, all I can think about since I've been scarred by it is RFK and Kid Rock posting this weird $12 porno, drinking milk in a hot tub, and Hillbilly Vanilli there, and the human beef jerky shot up with steroids. Basically, just sending out the message to the kids, very importantly, I don't know, be rich, do roids, no homo. I don't know what the... I have no idea what this was. Just 2 men drinking milk in a hot tub. Yeah, no symbolism there at all. Just an old guy and a kid. Are they taunting us? I don't... Anyway, breaking. If you saw that video of RFK Jr. and Kid Rock drinking milk in a sauna together, you might be entitled to compensation. The administration is scaring everyone. Laura Ingraham here, if you can look closely at this face, she made this face the entire time that Stephen Miller talked on her show. Like, really, seriously, Stephen, like, even Laura Ingraham was going, wow, guy, really sound pretty fashy there. So, woo, crazy stuff. Also, there was a reverse on the tariffs from the Supreme Court. And we got to see friend of the administration, I don't know, the bald guy off Shark Tank. I can't stand his voice, whatever he is. He just says, not a great day for me with the tariffs all going away. Republican Congressman Massey has shredded Trump, saying selling stolen oil and putting billions of dollars in a bank in Qatar to be spent without congressional approval is not constitutional. Only Congress can appropriate money. The president can't legally create a second treasury overseas for his own piggy bank. Wake up, Congress! Literally, that's where we're at. That's what they're shouting on the floor these days. Hey, and a little good news here. I am loving it. Long hidden ruins of a vast network of Mayan cities have been found in Guatemala. They found 417 cities dating back to 1000 BC, once connected by superhighways. Hundreds of miles of them. I'm going to go see this. This is on my bucket list. This is what I want to see. I want to climb that thing. Beautiful stuff. Oh, hey, weird stuff. The Department of Justice removed multiple FBI interviews with underage Trump accusers. Epstein data shows the FBI spoke at least 4 times to this woman who credibly accused him of all kinds of terrible things. And now those documents are no longer on the website. But you see, librarians assign things like that metadata. And people noticed massive gaps, like 61 serial numbers for documents that are not present in chronological order. These guys are assholes. Little guy, Big Red Celt, if you're not following Big Red Celt, says, hey, human guy here, that's human intelligence, says trained in collection and investigation methods at both DOD and DOJ, worked closely with the FBI and a joint task force on multiple cases of national significance. So those with qualifications in mind, I have a question. Why the fuck is the head of the FBI at the Olympics partying on official business while every single one of Epstein's American clients walks free? You don't have to answer. It's rhetorical. Crazy-eyed Cash partied on and put the president on speakerphone and embarrassed an entire country and all the male hockey team owes the female hockey team a freaking apology at this point. Public Tay at the other 98% reposted this picture of the women's hockey team, who also took a gold. Says, I welcome everyone who's disappointed by the men's team's coziness with the Trump administration to celebrate the women's U.S. hockey team, who also won gold in sudden death overtime against Canada and had no signs of Trump officials in their celebrations. So give it up for the women's team. Plus, I think that this is like their fourth time they've won a gold medal. They're killing it. They're killing it. 8 years. Yeah, every single season, Katie's telling me. Yeah. Anyway, to show you that the stupidity is widespread in D.C., Representative Derek Van Orden from Wisconsin, a state that I often enjoy and like, especially because they're drunker than Illinois, and then we look great by comparison. The liquor store to church ratio is off the scale. Anyway, their representative said if Canada had taken Donald Trump up on his offer to become the 51st state, the Canadians would have had gold also. And it's one of those, it just breaks your mind, the depth of the stupidity. Anyway, so, and even Jeff
You know,
said,
let me just say this.
please.
If you got one Nazi at a table and 10 people eating with that Nazi at the table, what you got there is 11 Nazis.
Yep.
And fuck all these guys for partying with Kosh Patel.
I can only blame the adrenaline. And I'm
I've
just
never
like,
been
oh,
I've never been so fucking amped up that I partied with a Nazi. Like not
okay.
one goddamn time.
Good point. Good point.
No, I
So
blame the fascism.
anyway, so after you digest that, as I am still processing, I forgot this meme makes my eyes hurt, to be honest with you. I was just like, that man makes a six-figure income. He has a job with staff. And ostensibly needs to use his brain. Anyway, I thought that was about the dumbest thing. Nope. Beau French. Yes, that's an American candidate's name. Beau French. Texas GOP candidate Beau French called for the deportation of Native Americans. And you're like, no, must have misunderstood that. He says, since we're going to denaturalize and deport all the third world savages who hate our country, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even, fuck this guy. Are you fucking, anyway, yeah, the dumb goes way down. Palate cleanser is oh God, what is it? Beautiful Alyssa Liu won the gold medal in figure skating for America, and posted this picture, and I was just like, that is a shot living your best life. Look at that striped hair too.
I
That
like
is
her so much.
so
She's
much.
just like she reminds me of my kid, man. Just goofy as shit, like
Ah,
goofy Gen Z vibe that they have.
absolutely excellent. She's got a little jewelry stuck to her teeth. That is a thing that I didn't even realize was popular.
I thought she just recently got her braces off.
Apparently, it is a pierced something that I couldn't hear quite, but that's okay. I would like to
Oh, she
point
has the
out,
underside of her lip pierced. Is that what that is?
I don't, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen
Okay.
that. Punk rock girls used
Okay.
to do that back in the 90s, man. That was cool.
What I would like to point out
Genuine.
is this. What I would like to point out is the
Not perineum.
Cheshire cat striped hair. That is a quality dye job. Having dyed my hair a few times, that is amazing. The ability to go dark, then blonde, grow it out. It looks totally cute, and it's like a long-term intentional plan. And I, for one, salute you. Meanwhile, this breaking from Britain, Global Eye News, breaking UK blocks the US from using British bases for strikes on Iran. If you didn't know, apparently we're going to go to war with Iran. And this time around, they didn't even bother to I didn't come up with an excuse at all.
I'm not gonna do it.
I know, I'm not doing it anyway. Just
They got
Jack,
me. They got me with the last one. They're not getting me with this one.
Just Jack, and I'm not sure if it's one of my favorite British bands, Just Jack, but they said the Brits woke up today, arrested a pedophile prince, and stood up to a pedophile president all before lunch. And I just got to say, stop making me like Britain. That irritates me a
Even a broken
lot.
clock is right twice a day, Eric.
I know, but
Just Jack
anti-QAnon.
is from Will and Grace.
Okay.
Just Jack.
Anti-QAnon memes, Karsten Meyer has passed along this FedEx network. Breaking, former Norwegian Prime Minister Thorbjørn Jagland has been hospitalized after a reported suicide attempt shortly after authorities opened a corruption investigation linked to the Epstein files into him. The news network has learned. So in the Netherlands, okay, or excuse me, in Norway, pardon me, sorry, Netherlands, in Norway, their politicians try to off themselves when they do something wrong, which I think should maybe catch on over here.
Well, that was a Japanese thing.
You know what? Really, it seems like everybody's got a better idea here. They still have shame. Here we have a post from Occupy Democrats in anti-QAnon memes. Rosemary Kahan, thanks for the post. Picture of our warships, and it says Trump's reason for war to stop Iran's nuclear program. But last year, he claimed after sending in the B-2 bombers that Iran's nuclear program was totally obliterated. John Stewart said, "Did they re-obliterate it?" Because which is it? Is he lying then or is he lying now? And I just keep thinking of the meme of the little girl going, why not both? Why not lying 24/7? Everything that comes out of that dementia old man's mouth. Speaking of lying, he has a hired liar, and Carolyn Levitt says all Truth Social posts come from Trump. So if it says it's Trump and it's a Truth Social post, that's direct from the horse's mouth. Just 1 week after she blamed a staffer for that embarrassing Obama video, that racist POS Obama video. So, which one is it? uh, New Hampshire politics, by the way, don't recommend 2 thumbs down. It's a cesspool. But you know what? I was thinking about this the other day, Michael, and I wanted to tell you straight to your face. You know why I go to places to argue on the internet, like New Hampshire politics? Because we don't have a Waffle House. That's why. Sometimes I got to tussle. Brian Tyler Cohen has posted breaking. Democrats announced they will be bringing Jeffrey Epstein survivors to look Donald Trump in the eye during his State of the Union address tonight. So, Sammy et al., that is what I will be looking for highlights of. Because they announced it, the camera guys are going to be there. Big drug bust down in Mexico. Mexico's defense secretary busted a big chunk of the cartel and says they seized more than 23,000 weapons. Now that is a bust. They said 80% of them are from the U.S. because we are a country that is just a great big bag of guns that's just springing leaks over the border. The border leaks both ways. People forget that. It leaks both ways. 23,000. By the way, the other 20% came from Israel. This is a picture of some of the weapons. Look at this guy. This is not special forces. This is a guy decked out in tactical gear, head to toe, goggles, headlamp, helmet, big old. I cannot identify that rifle. That is an insane looking weapon. I don't even know what that is. He's also got one on his hip. Not special forces. That is the cartel. That's what the cartel looks like. Tony
It's a
says
249. It's an M249. It's a saw.
This is
Okay,
what
it
happens
says-
when you order Black Nora off of Timu.
Oh my God, what's that G.I. Joe guy? It looks like that
Snake
G.I.
Eyes.
Joe. Snake Eyes. Holy crap. Snake Eyes ordered off Timu. And Tony comments, it looks like ice to me. What's the difference? It's like,
I
yeah.
got Snake Eyes right here. Oh, you can't see
Oh my God. That was so fast. Holy crap. You might have a future in
I am
Zoom
a
prop comedy.
47-year-old toddler.
One of the funniest things that happened this week, and I hope, again, you didn't have to hear it because I still don't have a voice filter for my TV, but a man claiming to be John Barron, and if you recognize that name, it's because it was the fake name that the president used to use when he would call into talk shows and pretend to be somebody else. John Barron, sounding an awful lot like our president, called into C-SPAN to complain about the awful treatment that the president had had from the Supreme Court. This is just embarrassing. It's just every day. You're like, how could it get more embarrassing? And it's just more embarrassing. That's what it's happening. Oh, that's right. Our Janine Pirro, deputy attorney, wine lady, basically tried to bring up those guys that said, "Hey, military, don't break the law," and she tried to prosecute all the Democrats. And the grand juries, the ones they say that could convict a ham sandwich, yeah, they couldn't actually find a law that the six Democratic lawmakers had broken. So anyway, none there. I really love it when people go to jail. And Sophie Versbrow says the Forbes 30 under 30 to prison pipeline is my Roman Empire. She's just a glorious thing following the 30 under 30 from Forbes. Breaking, I don't know how to say this woman's name. I'm going to go with Gashi Guven, the 26-year-old founder of fintech startup Calder and a Forbes 2025 30 under 30 honoree, faces up to 52 years in prison for alleged $7 million fraud. I want to remind everybody, rich people are crafty and you need to keep an eye on them at all times because they are trying to steal all your cookies. And it was great. I went to the website. You see here Elizabeth Holmes from Theranos. There's a whole list of them. It's absolutely amazing. Speaking of people we should keep an eye on, this one made the news and I wanted to bring it up because I believe this is Arizona. I think this is Arizona. So I always like to highlight the Arizona stories. The weirdness of fraternity hazing rituals on full display this week after a video of a bizarre discovery in the basement of the Alpha Theta Phi frat house went viral. It's just a picture of all these shirtless guys standing in a damp basement with trash on the floor. And apparently somebody pulled the fire alarm and the cops showed up and they were like, "What's going on?" And none of the guys wanted to talk because it's part of a hazing ritual. So that is what they just started being memed immediately, and it was, "This is what a family of raccoons in my attic looks like when I go up to grab decorations." Just these are the gnomes living in my walls when I remove a vent cover to take a look inside. The healthy snacks in my pantry watching me reach for a bag of goldfish. And why are we putting our best and brightest future car dealership salesmen through Midwest Abu Ghraib? Anyway, there we go. That's the future. We always like to close out the depressing news with a heartwarming animal closer. And look, I made a thing.
Just for our listeners, it's a
Heartwarming
picture of a
animal
dog and it
closer.
says
Yes,
heartwarming,
it's
not
Baby Punch
heartworm.
Monkey at Punch, Baby Monkey Punch
Excuse me, I was
at
talking,
the
Eric.
Ichikawa Zoo in Japan.
What in the
And if you
actual
missed
fuck
out
is
on this,
happening?
you missed out on Punch,
I'm
the
not
baby
going to
monkey
stop
that went
talking over you.
viral with his
You talked over
his
my
little
heartworms joke.
his little stuffed monkey, the stuffed orangutan. He's been rejected by all of the other monkeys
You've been
and his
rejected
mother,
by all the
and so
monkeys.
they gave him a monkey, and now the monkey is selling for
If
hundreds
you were a
on
sad little
eBay and
monkey in
according to
Japan, I would take your stuffed
xx.xx.
animal.
Viral monkey, his plushie, a 70-year-old experiment. Anyway,
Talking
the
over
weirdest
you.
part of this whole thing was Jon Stewart on the Daily Show last night taking on his audience. He's just like needed it. He goes, "You guys know something wrong with that fucking monkey." Like, the audience turns on him. He's like, "Oh, oh, oh, I'm sorry. You know more. You know more. You know more than the monkeys." About the monkey. Okay, all right, all right. All the experts all decided to come out in a 2-foot blizzard in Manhattan to see the show. All the experts in monkey. Shut up. Anyway, it was glorious, and that was all the news worth reporting, mostly from comedians, from February 24th, 2026. God, still sounds like sci-fi. Going to you, Michael. Beautiful.
Oh, is it okay if I talk now, Eric?
Turn on your mic, you idiot. We've been doing this 204. Oh, no, it's me. Forget it. Forget it.
My mic is on.
You're good.
It is on.
I'm
He
sorry.
did not hear you.
My speakers turned off. I'm sorry. My fault.
There we go. There we go.
I retract the idiot comment.
You know what, Eric? I'm so fucking mad right now. I'm like, I know there's a punchline here, and I'm too emotional to find it. Okay? That's where we're at.
Oh,
Punchline is his hairline, and you punch it.
oh God.
So the punchline for Punch the Monkey, Jon Stewart can shut up. I've never
Who the
loved an
fuck's
animal
Jon
like I love
Stewart?
that little monkey. Oh my God. And you know what? Maybe he's just fucking smarter than them, and maybe that's why they pick on him. And maybe it is cool to play trombone in the marching band.
Who the fuck is
Whatever.
them?
Monkeys, man, the mean ones. Next up is Issa Breen, friend of the show, Issa Breen. What round is this? The show hole round or whatever?
This is the wholesome round. I
Yeah, that's what I
assumed you're
said.
going to give me a nice average wholesome.
Only starting 2 hours late.
Yeah, here comes it's actually right on time. Comes my big long round one. Issa Breen says it's driving me up the fucking wall that it's Tucker that interviews this administration this way. And she's retweeted the Tennessee Holler where Tucker
yeah.
Carlson is going after Mike fucking was God grits and gravy Huckabee. This fucking guy. And honestly, as I do appreciate the like him actually asking real questions and making these guys toe the line. But fuck, does it have to be the goddamn Sith Lord that's doing it?
Mm.
Kiki and Jelly, friend of the show, Kiki and Jelly, they hit it right on the head. They said, for Lent this year, I'm giving up.
Perfect.
Honestly, tight joke. Norm would love that one. Friend of the show, Norm McDonald. I mean, Stepbro.Steve. We know him. He hangs around. He reposted this conversation with ChatGPT, and it says, "Hey ChatGPT, look under there." And ChatGPT says underwear, and the person says, "LOL, I made you say underwear." And ChatGPT says, "Haha, well played. Say home." And he says home, and it says ChatGPT says your coordinates are, and then they put his exact fucking coordinates. ChatGPT can fuck off, man.
Can fuck all the way off.
Trash can Paul keeping it absolutely nasty.
Hey, Paul.
He's retweeted this subreddit from No Stupid Questions. And I want you to hear this, listeners of Facebook for the Blind. It says, how do I communicate with blind people? Like, obviously there's Braille, but is there some form of clicking I can do with my tongue to simulate Braille verbally? And then later they post, never mind. You could just talk to them.
Jesus Christ.
TheHardTimes.net, friend of the show, The Hard Times, keeping our times difficult. It's a picture of like a party girl at a festival, and it says summer festival lineups announced as if society will still be functioning in 5 months. Moist Buddha. It's been a while, but he's keeping it moist, keeping it Buddha.
He's still moist?
Yeah, buddy. It's got a picture of a lady looking at a computer, and it says me stressing over every letter in a simple email. Billionaires. Hey, when we meeting to do crimes?
Oh, fuck.
I have noticed that as I've gone through these Epstein files, I'm like, there is no etiquette at all in these emails.
And bad spelling.
Cigarette nostalgia. This is honestly unfucking believable. Cigarette nostalgia, friend of the show. We love you at Sigs Make. Says in the 2010s, the Icelandic TV station accidentally added subtitles from The Sopranos to an episode of Teletubbies. And here we have Poe laying in bed, and Lala says to Poe, I know you were high at my mother-in-law's funeral. I don't remember when I'm supposed to stop, so this will be my last one. Kevin Hogg, friend of the show, Kevin Hogg retweeting picture of this Olympian Maria Gaslitter. Kevin says, I bet she tells people she doesn't ski. Because she won for skiing and her name's Gaslighter. That's all I got for round one. Kicking it over to Brane Damage.
Lovely.
All right. Let's see what kind of stupid shit I can conjure up for this. We're going to go with somebody named Highly Post. Post a picture of Steve Carell with a scrunched up face. It says, computer, auto saves foul. Me, oh, thanks, computer. Where is it, computer? I don't know, man.
Why does that happen? It happens to me at work once a day.
Oh my God, Katie, that's what happened to her too.
We got Super Nintendo Entertainment System fans. It says Dagger. It's a picture of Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. And it says, "Can I help you find anything?" No thanks. I'm just Liu Kang.
Boo.
Here we have Hand of the Meme with a picture of Tupac's All Eyes on Me. But we have Tommy Pickles photoshopped over that Tupac, and it says "All Eyes on Dee Dee," and it's labeled Thug Rats.
Mm.
And Headbangers Hall mashups and memes has "These ghosts keep chasing me," and it's Tupac's "All Eyes on Me," but Tupac's face is Pac-Man. It just says Pac.
Mm.
West Side. Somebody named Sherilyn Cabraga. I don't know how to pronounce that last name.
Cabrera.
Usually it says I've never heard of Cabrega before. I've heard of Cabrera, but we're not going to talk about Milky. That's a baseball joke. But Mark Parisi has a cartoon of Bart Simpson at what looks to be some kind of lawyer, some kind of judge, his lawyer, and it's just a Maury Povich type picture here, and the white man says to him, "Brace yourself, I have the paternity test results." But it is a picture of Bert.
Oh.
Or Ernie, whichever the fuck is
Oh.
the one that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bart's when Bart finds out that Homer was sterile. What's that shit you
Oh,
get? Vasectomy? Anyways.
yeah.
This was from Threads. I don't even know how I got a Threads. It just somehow shows up for me sometimes. But somebody named Chad Shoemate says, "Think about it," and it's a picture of Bruce Lee, and it says Bruce Lee was fast. His brother Sutton was faster.
Oh God.
Suddenly, all right, you know what?
Jesus
Fuck y'all.
Oh,
It took a while to kick in, man.
The idiot named Brane Damage has the fucking grammar jokes, and all the smart fucking guys go, "Roar!" All right, burn these memes. Has a picture of Optimus Prime, but there's Slimer from Ghostbusters face
Whoa.
inside of Optimus Prime's helmet, labeled Optimus Slime.
Oh, Jesus.
That thing was just way too cool of an AI picture for me to pass up on. And this one's the last one for me. Oh, is it not? Oh, maybe not. I thought I made this the last one, but guess not. Pop Culture Punk has a picture of the movie Grease movie cover, but instead the Photoshop is of Kreese from The Karate Kid, and it's just labeled Kreese.
Mm.
I wish TD was here for this one.
I know,
Blamuel
right?
Jackson has a picture of Lilo and Stitch with Tiny Lister's face over, I guess Lilo? I don't know. There's Stitch, but it's called Debo and Stitch.
I know Debo.
We got Resident Evil Safe Room, and it's Debo over the Resident Evil game cover with Smokey and Craig there, and it's labeled Resident Debo. Then we got Blamuel Jackson again with Michael Jackson album cover where he's laying there with his white outfit, his white suit, but it's Tiny Lister's face, and it says Hebo.
Dude, I hate these jokes, but I like hang on the edge of my seat waiting for you to do the Michael Jackson. When anything
I
you
think
have
that
to
was the
sing-
last one. That was the last one. There we go.
Oh, very
off to
nice,
Eric.
very nice. Very nice, very nice. All right, on to me, the ostensibly wholesome round for Facebook for the blind. For episode number 246, the All-American State of the Union, but with memes alternative. And it's round one, a wholesome round. Look at these kittens. Oh my God, so wholesome. I found this one in the wild, I guess. It's a picture of a cup of tea and a picture of like some flowers, and it says, "Born to ride a dragon into battle, forced to parallel park." Tell you what, man, I freaking feel that, dude. This is from the non-political Twitter community over on Reddit for a change, reposted in Blue Sky. I know, it's complicated. Kenty at Fake Kenty says, technology's gone too far, man. My roommate is logged out of his light bulbs because he forgot his password. Oh, that's stupid. Every once in a while, man, I don't know if you guys know, I really like disco lights. And I'm like, ooh, I should get those programmable lights. And then I read something like this and I go, I have trouble enough with Zoom. Friend of the show, Dina, sent me this one from Branko at Branko Petrick00 says, a backup isn't a backup until you have successfully restored from it. Until then, it is just a very expensive file upload called Schrodinger's data. Is in IT humor memes. I always love Schrodinger's jokes, man, because I told one of my friend Maggie and she goes, oh, so you just want to alienate over half your audience. I go, maybe. Friend of the show and founding Zaddy, George Hussein Cruikshank. I had this fantastic post from Evan Love's Wharf. There was apparently a giant snowball fight in Washington Square Park in New York. The cops showed up to disrupt it, got hit with snowballs, and then they cried about it. Carl says, you know, if the cops had just laughed about it and thrown some snowballs back, they could have won over the crowd. Instead, they cried about it. Oh, look at the uniformed officers. Dudes, get a grip. Friend of the show, anti-QAnon memes. Friend Mindy Everett posted this one from crossed out name and profile. Says, hey, who wants to join a conservative book club with an American flag? And Father Nathan says, y'all burn the books before or after reading them? Here we have a nice scene, two-panel scene from The Princess Bride, contrasted with a post on X from Anthropic AI. It says, we've identified industrial-scale distillation attacks on our models by DeepSeek, Moonshot AI, and Minimax. These are foreign AIs. The labs created over 24,000 fraudulent accounts and generated over 16 million exchanges with Claude, extracting its AI capabilities to train and improve their own models. And the shot from Princess Bride is the hero saying, let me explain. And the Sicilian says, there's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen. No notes. Posted in the economic left. Quite lovely. This is as wholesome as I get, guys. My friend Matt North, that I have known since fourth grade, sends out a nice happy birthday to my old pal, touring partner, and former roommate, Mitch Hedberg. He says, I love you and I miss you, Mitch. And he's got a picture of him sitting here backstage. Yeah, my buddy Matt roomed with Mitch Hedberg in the Lower Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco. And he also had another roommate because you can't just live in San Francisco.
Was the other roommate heroin?
No, that would have been funnier. It was Patton Oswalt.
It was like Quaaludes, man.
Anyway, just want to remind you guys, 6 degrees of separation. Facebook said this, and I just captioned it as Facebook only you, because it said profile status. Eric Sizemore has no issues. And I'm like, only you, Facebook. Nobody else thinks that at all. And that is the end of my ostensibly wholesome round for Facebook for the Blind. C'est la fin.
I got a hot take here, Eric.
Yep.
And you may or may not agree. I don't know.
Yeah.
But whenever I was doing comedy all the time, everybody was always like, oh, you got to do more crowd work. You got to do more crowd work. And I was always like, crowd work is fucking lazy. It's not writing jokes. It's just talking. Who gives a shit? I would much rather write jokes, put on a show. Seems better. And now comedy is just crowd work. And I was right.
Yeah. It's really funny. We actually were debating that before you got here.
It's not funny.
Well, debate's a strong word. We were all agreeing on it.
Yeah, right. It's not funny. It's that the algorithm is giving us all the same thing. And it's just fucking inundated, like never ending, just Oh, what do you do? Are you guys together? No fucking way. Huh? You must be some kind of
Right.
idiot. Sucks, man. Tweet Davidson at Andy Reid, friend of the show, Tweet Davidson, says commenting AI slop on couples Valentine's Day pics.
Mm. Nice.
Trash Can Paul is back. Picture of
Hey, Paul.
ominous looking wood. And it says, went for a walk this evening. It was very pleasant. The squirrels and rabbits kept running away from me, and that stung a little. I will remember their faces.
So
Step
silly.
Steve is back, and there's just this picture of this like good-looking guy with this, I don't know how to describe him, hair gel. Anyway, and it
Fair
just
guy.
says, doing stuff is so hard. Shout out to anyone who has done anything. Sorry. Hard Times is back.
Sure.
Picture of Donald Trump in that guy from that show, and it says Donald Trump to guest on Celebrity to catch a predator. George Wallace, friend of the show, George Wallace at Mr. George Wallace. He says, I will straight up eat a club sandwich at a cottage and cottage cheese at the club. I really don't give a shit anymore. He's had enough. Moist Buddha's back, keeping it moist, keeping it Buddha. There's a picture of a guy walking through a snowstorm, hands in his pockets. He has on gym shorts and a t-shirt
Yep,
and gym shoes. And it says, it really doesn't matter if there's a blizzard outside, there will always be this guy.
dude,
And
for real.
literally, just within the last couple of weeks, I've seen a blizzard and I've seen this guy.
Yep, campus town. Yep.
HB, friend of the show, HB at Hexenbrand says, I was visited by a being of pure light and it told me to do some stuff, but I forgot what exactly. And Step Bros back. And this time there's a picture of a woman holding a sign that says, shampoo implies the existence of shampoo.
Oh, so
It's so stupid. And my last meme for this round comes to us from Almond, friend of the show, Almond at Ahmed Twinkie, who retweeted Horny Facts at Horny Facts. Horny Facts says, if you've ever laid in bed and cried so hard to the point where you had to cover your mouth so you didn't make any noise, I'm so sorry. And Almond just retweets it saying, this is not a horny fact. That's all I've got for round two. The ostensibly second round, kicking it back to Brane Damage.
I like it when the
All
posters are
right,
just
this
like,
one
you
is.
didn't read the brief. You didn't read the brief.
Yeah.
I never read the brief, Eric. This is why I did a blasphemous from music with a K. Has a picture of Bob Marley, but Trump's face imposed on there, and it says, I shot the tariff, but it did not pass the Supreme Court.
Why?
This one hurts. This one hurts.
Dumbass Photoshops by Joe has an AI picture of Zelda, but Abraham Lincoln's face imposed on Link, and it is labeled Abraham Link.
First, you went after Bob Marley, and now you're going after Zelda. What could possibly be
Yeah,
next? The
next we'll
Blessed
go
Virgin?
Dr. Frankenstein with a picture of Boogie Nights, but there is Neil Patrick Harris. Is that his name?
Yeah.
With a face on there when he was very young in his doctor suit with a disco ball, and it says Doogie Nights.
I like that show. Doogie Howser, MD.
Like Doogie Howser. Mr. Grouchy posts, son, Daddy, do trees go poop? Me, of course. That's how we get number 2 pencils.
Oh.
Someone named it just says 2 years since. All right, I forgot to fucking Photoshop in who put this one. I think I had this on my memories, but it has Brad Pitt in either 12 Monkeys. I think that's 12 Monkeys, but it could be Fight Club. And it said
That's
either
Fight
one
Club.
he's
Fight
very
Club.
crazy in. And it
Yeah.
says when someone calls you crazy, and he is smiling from ear to ear. It says, but they've never even seen when you're crazy. Yep, this one was on my memories because, as you see, the last post was right there, and it was 2 years ago. And then we have Kermit the Frog folding his hands in front of some papers, and it says, "Don't judge me by my Facebook post. I'm worse in
Mhm.
person because there's no community standards." I have a terrible Kermit the Frog voice. I should have let you do that
Yeah.
one, Eric, but it looks like you're
I would have done
preparing.
that. Wait, can I take a crack at that?
Yeah.
Don't judge me by my Facebook posts. I'm worse in person because there's no community standards.
Pretty good.
See, that's the whole reason I did it first, just so that the audience could get a compare and contrast from terrible voices to great voices. Here we have Sharon Bandit. I have no idea who that is, but this is a rotten postcards, or rotten e-cards, I guess it's called. And it's like some kind of zombie face, some kind of I don't know what that is supposed to be. Look like they got the Mo
Oh,
haircut up there,
yeah.
but the eyes are humongous and like raging at somebody. And it says, "I wish losing weight was as easy as losing my mind."
Truth.
Here we've got day-to-day memes with a picture of the Doors album cover, but there's Pauly Shore's face on it, and it is labeled "The Shores."
I would listen to this record.
Sure, I would.
I'm glad you would,
I
because then this one's gonna be the last one for me, and it's hip hop and humor, or hip hop and horror. My bad. And it has some looks like maybe he's supposed to be Snoop Dogg with his hockey jersey on and his big fro, but it's Pauly Shore's face, and it says "Wheezing on gin and juice, laid back." With my mind on wheezing the juice and wheezing the juice on my mind. Handing it off to you, Eric.
All right. All right. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Yeah. All right. Round two. Oh, man, I forgot.
Doing it well.
I forgot.
Oh,
I
here.
forgot. Brain, we were gonna do the sound effect. You requested it. I'll drop it in post.
Oh, okay.
Ooga. What was this? There, I did it.
Oh, was that it? No. No, no sound effects. Round two. I gotta tell you what, I was just so happy that this kid, I found out that the kid that shot the video, who takes the punch, his last name is Spud. So everybody just refers to this as the Spud video because this okay kid says, "Oh,
Still
so
haven't
you
seen it.
support ICE? You still haven't seen the video? Oh my God, it's
No.
brilliant." Anyway, as has been pointed out, the new Gadsden flag is okay. I'm gonna punch you. You're gonna get in trouble. Okay. Done up as a Marvel comic, I was so thrilled with this. Just saying, I hate Nazis. It's just absolutely brilliant, which morphed and turned into, of course, here in Illinois, our favorite Blues Brother, and he's Jake Blues saying, "I hate Illinois Nazis," and his head stuck onto the kid. Ah, the okay kid. I tell you, man, brilliant. Rob Doby says, "If the hardcore band's bassist looks like this," shows the kid. He said, "You're gonna die in the pit."
Yeah. That's true.
Friend of the show, George Hussein Cruikshank, has also agreed with that. And Chris says, "The internet has finally shown us what a true alpha looks like. I would follow him into battle." Concerned Citizen has a picture of our tangerine toddler, sort of Cheeto dusted president. Says 47 is a broken record because he just keeps talking about the rigged election. Anyway. And Michael Cohen at SpeechBoy71 says, "One of the truly unexplained mysteries of the last two presidential elections is how the Democrats, while out of power, rigged the election in 2020, but somehow forgot to do it in 2024 when they controlled the federal government."
Yeah.
Oh, the little yeah, that is a weird one. Anyway, posted in the Resistance, and if you're not following the Resistance, you are missing out. This was posted over in So True, and we have a picture of a person painting, a student, I assume, who's working on a painting. It says, "Art schools won't let you put fan art in your portfolios, then proceed to show you 400 paintings from the Jesus fandom." SVN drops. Says, "Jokes aside, all artists exist because someone was a fan of something, be it Jesus, anatomy, architecture, or MPreg." I'm not sure that I know what MPreg is, but I posted this because right in the heart of it is the Jesus fandom, and I wanted to see Michael do head reactions, which he did. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I mean like there's like a huge thing in art, right? The icons where they're just everywhere. They just dominate everything. And
Yep.
you almost wonder if the artists after a while were like, "Well, I got to do an icon because nobody will take me seriously if I don't." You know?
More blood. um, Conspirituality Pod has posted a picture of RFK and Kid Rock trying to flex, looking just not the right flesh tone colors in the sauna. And Corey Showtime Robinson, friend of the show, has responded to the caption, "Name this band with 30 seconds to SARS." I had a couple of them. Marcellus said the Scroats. I said Dead Milkmen.
Oh, good one.
And my favorite that I commented on Corey's page, Nambla. If you know, you know. This not onion, but looks like onion politics page says Trump still polling well with working class American pedophiles. So he's got that going. Another onion knockoff says Trump demands Obama be named after him. Oh, the Borowitz report. Yes. Big picture. Um, Todd Alcott posted today, when is the last time there was a nationwide televised event where the audience tuned in hoping the star would die on camera? Oh, yeah. You're getting a lot of smiles there. And my favorite comment was from Nameless, who says, at the end of Geraldo's Capone Vault special, oh, if you watched Geraldo open Capone's vault, if he had just died, that would have made those 2 hours so much more satisfying. Really, truly, really would have. And honestly, looking at his catalog, I don't think we would have missed anything. Uh, G Gruber 66 says, Republicans, you need an ID to drive or buy alcohol. So why not show ID to vote? Us. So the ID that I use to drive or buy alcohol will be good for voting? Republicans, LOL. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, anyway, and finally, here we have a picture of the president giving himself a medal by pinning it on behind his own neck. And it says, "When Trump cancels the military strike that he ordered." My friend John says this image is nightmare fuel. I know, two of them. It just really woo! I'll make it go away now. That has been the end of my ostensibly, allegedly second round. Handing it back to you, Quiet Michael, for a penultimate round.
That's right. Here we go with the penultimate round. As soon as I hit the right buttons.
Buttons, buttons. Who's got the buttons?
Kicking it off with Trash Can Paul. I want to point out Trash Can had a banner week.
Nice.
Keeping it filthy. What do you call this particular outfit this medieval chap has?
He's a jester. He's in a jester outfit.
All red though, so it's kind of like a devilish jester.
Ah.
And it says the first person to fart must have been terrified. An explosion from your ass out of nowhere, and then, and then it smells bad. James, friend of the show, James says, do you think people in 1920 were like, man, I miss 1916? And then James, 1 hour later, James replies to himself and he says, here come the history majors. Hard Times is back. It's got a picture of a guy shopping, looking at eggs, and he says, call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm beginning to think that they never cared about making eggs cheaper. Discount Pete Davidson, friend of the show, and just a fantastic name.
Nice. I like it.
He says, I can't believe in I Got a Feeling they just recite all the days of the week in the middle of the song for no reason. He says, we really let Black Eyed Peas get away with too much. Step Bro's back. And it says bar bathroom wisdom. And you see on the wall of the bar bathroom, someone has written, "The naked man fears no pickpocket."
Okay.
Oh, this is a kind of a sad one. Trash Can has a picture here of an escalator, and it says, "I got stuck on the escalator again." It's been 2 hours, by the way. I don't know why I saved so many for round three, but just fucking tough. Here they are. Moist boot is back. And it's got a picture of somebody injured, it looks like on at a ski resort. And it says, "Learning to ski in your 30s is a great way to meet people. Today I met 2 paramedics and 3 nurses, and I almost met Jesus." Sean Johnson says, "This is the exact type of shit Future raps about." And you see he's retweeted James Lucas, who says, "Exactly 175 years ago today, Leo Tolstoy wrote the greatest diary entry of all time." And here's this diary entry, 1851. Says, "I've fallen in love or imagined that I have. Went to a party and lost my head. Bought a horse, which I do not need at all." Tolstoy. And my last meme for round three, the penultimate round, leaving only my post with the most, comes to us from Dark Sloth, friend of the show, Dark Sloth,
Oh,
in
hey, Slaw.
parentheses, evil. At Punished Havoc. He says, "That's me in the corner. That's me in a cock fight, losing to a pigeon." And that's all I've got for round three, the penultimate
Oh
round,
my
leaving only my post
God.
with the most. And I'm jumping the
Nice.
line. This one's
Oh.
Mantini. This week, my post with the most, it says 2026 is the year of the horse. And then it says the horse. And it's
Oh no. Oh.
the most evil scene ever from the never ending story. And that's all I got this week. Believe it or not, that was my most. That was my most of the week.
I can see it. I can see it.
I
That's a
run
good one.
around with a lot of sad guys. What can I
Mm,
say?
sure.
That's all I got this week. Let's see what you got, Brane. Love you, George.
All right. I really wish Chidi was here
Oh.
for this round,
Ah.
but
Oh.
I'll have to send it to him in thought. This one's Hand of the Meme. And here we have a picture of Harry Potter, but it is Beavis and Butthead's face. And it says Harry Bunghole and the Sorcerer's Scale. Or score. The
Sorcerer's
Sorcerer's
score.
Score. I don't know.
I don't know what the
Then
hell
we
that
have
means.
Blamio L. Jackson with uh, Abraham Lincoln, but Beavis's face over there. Or no, Butthead's face. It says 4 score and I said score.
Oh God. Score.
And then here we got Mo Dirt with the Bungrats, Beavis and Butthead over the Rugrats face of Tommy Pickles and Chucky. I don't remember Chucky's last name. We're just gonna move on. And then we got Hand of the Meme with the Jungle Book with Beavis and Butthead, and it is called the Bunghole Book. And actually, it's just Beavis's face. Oh no, the Butthead's there in there on Mowgli for sure.
Oh, he's a babu.
Beavis, yeah, Beavis is no, Beavis is blue, and is that the kid's name Mowgli, right?
Mowgli,
That's
yeah.
Butthead. Yeah, then we've got Vandergirl, and it is Beavis's hooded head over some guitarist, some rock out dude singing probably Black Hole Sun because this one is called Bang Sun. And then we got photoshops by Jeffy with General Grievous, but Beavis's head over it with the 4 different lightsabers labeled General Beavis.
Oh my gosh. For Grievous.
Are you threatening me, Jedi?
I understand that reference.
Mego Pry has Keanu Reeves with Keanu Reeves' face over Beavis's body.
Weird.
Blamio L. Jackson has a 2-panel, and one of them has Lionel Richie saying, "Hello." And then we have Beavis saying, "Is it TP you're looking for?"
Oh God.
TV for my bunghole. And the meme has a Bug's Life, but it's Beavis and Butthead with a Butt's Life. Butthead is the blue thing, and Beavis is the cricket. I guess the blue thing is supposed to be an ant. Is that an ant? I don't know. I didn't watch the Bug's Life. Anyways,
Yeah, like the locust or whatever. I can't remember what they were. Grasshoppers.
a blue locust? Fuck it. I don't know. Mo
I
Dirt
don't know.
puts
It's
the
been a while.
Beatles Yellow Marine album cover, but it's Beavis and Butthead themed, and this one is called The Buttles Yellow Bung Marine.
Oh my God.
I feel like this would have made TD happier than it would have pissed him off. One of these memes has Stone Cold Beavis Austin. And then Photoshops by Jeffy has Beavis's face on Jason Bourne's sniper rifle, and this one is called The Great Bornholio.
Oh,
And the last one for me is Beavis and Butthead memes with a t-shirt of the Korn album cover, but it is Beavis swinging on the swing. And this one is called with the K-O backwards R-N and then Holio afterwards. Yes, we are finishing off with the Great Cornholio. Do you have TV for my bunghole?
so silly.
A whole round
Man,
of
I haven't
Beavis
seen
and
that.
Butthole shit memes, and not
I have.
Michael or TD was here to witness it. This is some bullshit.
I true am a Beavis aficionado, but man, I haven't seen that many Beavis things since the '90s. You know. All
Yeah,
right.
I think they made a new version of the show. That's why they're on a comeback. I haven't watched it.
Doing the penultimate round, but I don't have a slide for that yet. So here's a thing that just says the beginning of the second round is beginning soon. Third round. Patricia's Country Kitchen from Aspen Hill, Maryland, over on Instagram says, I was eating breakfast with my 10-year-old granddaughter and I asked her, what day is tomorrow? Without skipping a beat, she said, it's President's Day. She's smart, so I asked her, what does President's Day mean? I was waiting for something about Obama, Bush, Clinton, whatever. She replied, President's Day is when the president steps out of the White House, and if he sees his shadow, we have another year of bullshit. You know, it hurts when hot coffee spurts out of your nose. Breaking, Brian Allen over on Twitter reports that a memorial for Kristi Noem's dog has been erected in Chicago. 103,000 interactions over on Twitter for the stuffed dog's memorial with Kristi Noem. Here we have a picture of a kitten. Sorry, nice tabby cat with a bunch of cookies. And on a chalkboard it says, you know when you buy a bag of salad and it gets all brown and soggy? Well, cookies don't do that. It's just a FYI from Gangsta Cats. Concerned citizen says, post this quote, says, Donald Trump doesn't take a salary? Well, neither do jewel thieves, bank robbers, or cat burglars. People who make a living stealing don't need a salary. A lot of these are just things that I recycle to post on, political Facebook groups. And again, why do I like to tussle online? Because we don't have a Waffle House. Friend of the show, Clay Newman, is doing at the Punchline San Francisco. He says, very excited to be joining the ranks of headlining white men with glasses at the old Punchline SF. I'm just stealing that fucking line, man. Very excited to be joining the ranks of the headlining white men with glasses on this show. Matt Danino, about 3 hours ago, says, unfortunately, I'm not attractive enough to identify as a hot mess, but I'm definitely a room temperature inconvenience. And that, I believe, has wrapped up my round 3, leaving only my post with the most. Handing it back to you, Brane.
All right. Here we go. I've got somebody named Idway says, doctor said cut out drinking. And here he is with a piece of paper with the word drawn drinking and he is cutting it out with some scissors. Doctor said, cut out some drinking. I'm going to actually take it a step further, show some initiative, and after I cut it out, I'm going to paste it on the wall.
So stupid. Oh, my God. Killing me. Killing me. All right. Post with the most. Wrapping up the Facebook for the Blind, All Memes Considered State of the Union Alternative episode number 246 for Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. Post with the most. Post with the most. Friend of the show, Mike_Stanley says, I love a lot of things about the Brits, like when they say instead of or cuppa instead of would you like a cup of tea, or how they arrest pedophiles regardless of social stature instead of making them president. All really cute stuff.
Nice.
And that has been my post with the most. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that constitutes an entire episode of Facebook for the Blind for February 24th, 2026. For everybody out there in video and audio land, we love you. Mwah.
Love you, Beverly.
Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.